Welcome back. This is part of the Oregon coast. We're going to be spending the next several weeks traveling up from Coos Bay, Oregon, all the way up towards the Astoria area and showing what the Oregon coast looks like at the end of November. Right now we're in the middle of a huge rainstorm hitting the entire west coast, so it's quite a bit wetter than normal, but we've got beautiful waterfalls and all sorts of stuff. So thank you for watching and follow along with our journey. We found this campsite on iOverlander, and it is super quiet, and it's really nice. It's just a pull off of the National Forest Road. Well, we spent an entire day here relaxing. The rain never really let up, but that's fine. Today we're headed out towards a myrtle grove and a waterfalls and another state park, and then we'll find a new place to camp. And what we're really looking for is electricity because we are getting zero solar. So that's one of our challenges for winter on the Oregon coast. This is beautiful. I think the river's still at flood stage. On our way out, I just saw this on the map. It's Golden Falls and Silver Falls in Coos County somewhere. It's a state park. Don't know anything about it. We're gonna go ahead and hike the Silver Falls Trail, which should be a 15-minute round trip. So hopefully it'll be interesting. Well, for a random waterfall, this is amazing. We just did Silver Falls, now this one is Golden Falls, which seems quite a bit bigger.
Get off the road, bro. Let's get him off the road.
Pretty sure that we just came across a bald eagle. The wing hit the water too. Well, today didn't go quite according to plan. We went and we did those waterfall hikes, and then we went to town and we got caught up on some internet stuff. And then we didn't have a place to go and we couldn't get to our next place. So we're back where we camped last night.
For one more night.
Then tomorrow we will actually go back to town and then move on to our next spot, which we have all planned out now. Today is a do-over of yesterday.
Do-over.
But today we have a plan.
Deja vu.
We do have a plan. I was going to show the thing.
We have a plan.
Well, we stopped here to do a drone flight of the bridge that's at North Bend, Oregon. But we tried to put the drone up and it said it's a no-fly zone because there's an airport right next to the bridge. So, no drone flight today. It's funny, we've been on the coast for like 3 days, but this is the first time we're seeing the ocean. This is Winchester Bay. We made it down to the Umpqua River Lighthouse and where the Umpqua River meets the ocean. Since we've had a lot of rain recently, the sediment that's been coming down the river, I think has a huge brown spot that goes out into the ocean, which is a lot more than normal, I think. And then the lighthouse here is still in use as a regular Coast Guard lighthouse, which is pretty amazing. There we go. Okay, got it. Hey, buddy.
I don't think he likes it.
Oh, jeez.
That was a joke.
It's okay, he's fine.
I thought you wanted to sit up there.
You're such a sweetie, buddy. We tried to take Cypress out on a walk, but then his paw hit a puddle and he like dashed back inside the bus.
He does not like water.
One of the things I do love about this area is when the rain hits the surface of a lake. So this is really beautiful. That was it for the things we wanted to see today. Now we just hope this iOverlander site pays off. Okay, this site totally paid off. It's kind of the end of the road here, just past the end of the pavement. And this is great. So this is our home for the night. We had a nice night camping last night here. Rained all night. And we are right next to the river here, which is just beautiful. The greenery here is so amazing, but obviously it's green because there is so much rain. So the Oregon coast is so beautiful and I love these woods, but it's definitely wet in November. But look at this. Oh, there's a campsite back there. Today's plan is we're going from Florence, Oregon towards Newport, and we're staying at a Hipcamp tonight because we are out of power. We're at like, what, 15-20%? So we got a Hipcamp that has power hookups. So that's our goal for the next, basically 24 hours, is to hang out there and to soak up some electrons. We just picked another random turnoff. The Oregon coast has hundreds of these little turnoffs that are so amazing. And there's even a rainbow up in the sky. We made it to a spot called Thor's Well, and Thor's Well is way out there, and it's got a like hole where the ocean can drain down into. And I think when it's at lower tide, it'll splash back up, but I think we're at mid tide now. So it's interesting, but not amazing. But down here is a geyser. So the waves are coming in the inlet here, and then they're hitting this spot, which has a hole, and then the hole is splashing the water up way high like a geyser. And it's called the Spouting Horn. Our Hipcamp doesn't open till like 2 p.m., so we got a couple hours to kill, and we found this beautiful spot in Yachats. We made it to our Hipcamp spot, so we get 24 hours of charging on electrical for $30. So this is working out perfect. So we're just gonna hang out here, make a bunch of food, use as much electricity as possible, and relax. Today we are in Waldport, and we are playing disc golf at the Red River Disc Golf Course. Oh, it bounced out.
Oh, this is hole 6.
And my goal is not distance, it's to keep it in the middle.
300 feet. It's a par 3. There it is down there. Let's go.
Better than the other ones.
Yeah, at least you're not in the creek. Here we go. And a reminder where the basket is. It's right down there. Yeah, that one looked pretty, okay. It was pretty good till the very end. I would like to point out that there is the basket, and there is a pile of rainwater that has been sitting for a couple of days. Don't hit the rainwater. Here we go. Ooh, Ooh, that's perfect. Right next to it. That is where the disc is. That is where the basket is. Oh, you made it.
Yay. This course has been so deceptively hard. They're all short baskets, but it's really narrow. And then it's up and down these canyons. But it's been a lot of fun, and we found a ton of mushrooms.
Hi. This is the first bench there's been.
Well, that was fun. Now we're just headed to try to find a campsite for the night. Well, our first spot didn't pan out. We made it to the top of the mountain, but it is muddy up here. So we're gonna try the next spot. Okay, it looks like we found a spot. It's where that same road just tees off onto another one, but that one back there looks like it's closed. And the one we just came down doesn't go anywhere. And this one is a nice quiet road that we came up. So I think we're good for tonight. We had a great night last night. Pretty cold. And this forest is just so amazing. The Oregon coast is truly amazing with so much water that gets in these trees. There's moss everywhere. There's mushrooms. It's just been really nice. But no sunlight, so no solar. So we're going low power the whole way. So we have another night here, and then tomorrow I think we have to run into town to go buy some stores and make a phone call. Let's go for a walk.
It's okay. He goes at his own pace. Choice was made.
So we woke up this morning to this little present from Cypress.
Cypress, did you do that?
Pretty sure that last night, because it was so cold, we were cuddling together, and I took his spot, which is between us, and then he got upset. We walked out onto the bridge here outside of Waldport, and it's really neat, but it's really cold. That was an amazing herd of elk that we just saw. Unfortunately, the road ended just after that, so we don't have that spot to go to. So we're gonna try another road that's a little ways away. The sun is already setting, so hopefully we can find something.
And we're trying to get so we can eat our dinner tonight too. We made a very special dinner for tonight.
Which we already cooked, but now we're a bit delayed.
It's okay.
It'll all work
We'll
out.
get there.
Well, we're trying our third spot now, but it's not looking too promising, so might end up back at the other one after dark. Well, looks like everything worked out perfect. We got to the end of the road and it turned into a power line road, and it looks like it's out in the Forest Service land. So I'm pretty sure this is going to work just fine.
Sure. Never know with Alice.
I guess we'll find out in the morning. We are down at Elephant Rock. Where are we?
Because near Florence. I saw a
No,
sign.
Newport?
No, I don't think I think we're between Florence and Newport.
Somewhere in Oregon.
We're somewhere on the coast.
So we'll check this out. Ooh, there's Elephant Rock there.
It could be all the rocks around here.
Oh, wow. We've seen a bunch of videos on microplastics in the ocean and stuff, but it's hard to realize what's true or not true based on some videos. But walking along the beach here, we just saw a bunch of plastics here right in the surf line. So, kind of sad to see it right in front of us. Well, we decided to do an impromptu beach cleanup. So I'm gonna run back to the bus and get a trash bag, and then we'll come back and get some of this stuff cleaned up. It won't make a difference big picture, but you know, do what you can. This is what we're supposed to be finding out here. I think we were only here for like 15-20 minutes and we got an entire bag full of plastic trash. We might be on the side of the highway, but this is where we get to spend the day. We spent all day here and now it's low tide, so I'm gonna go explore the low tide down there. This is great. Looks like we're about 6 feet below where the regular water line is. And it's really neat. We don't usually get to do this not living at the coast. What a great day. We can see where we've been parked all day. Right up there is the bus. This has been so much fun playing around at low tide here. Totally worth it. After this, we're gonna head back up to the same campsite as yesterday. Worked out really well. It's only like 15 minutes outside of the spot. And then I think we'll come back here tomorrow. Thanks for watching. This first part, we went from Coos Bay almost up to Newport. The next video, we're gonna be doing Newport up towards Astoria, maybe? We're not quite sure yet, but we have 2 weeks left on our trip. So thanks for watching. Bye.